out, gave a kiss.
Ooh.
I guess he wanna make me wifey or something.
Oh.
Kinda lock me down, gonna indict me or something.
Okay.
Now she on the ground, talking spicy for nothing. His girlfriend.
Looks like Papoose has finally made up his mind. He's ready to lock it down with boxing champ Claressa Shields. After all the drama with Remy, he's clearly moved on and found something real. Word is he's planning to make Claressa his. Wifey, and honestly, it makes sense. They've been showing each other nothing but love and support lately, from Instagram shoutouts to Papoose being ringside at her fights. It's a whole vibe. People close to them say their connection is deep, and fans are already buzzing about a possible proposal. Looks like Papoose is ready for round 2, this time in love.
Wifey. Because I'm a Pisces, I love really hard. But I'm happy to, love somebody who wanna, love somebody back. You know what I'm saying? He is just such a sweetheart. Ain't nobody tell him to tie my goddamn boot either, but he said it wasn't laced right, so he laced it right. It was so funny. But he's definitely a sweetheart, and he deserved the best, and I am the best.
Claressa Shields thinks Papoose deserves nothing but the best. And guess what? She believes she is that best. And honestly, it looks like Papoose agrees. Word on the street is he's finally popped the question, and they might be heading down the aisle soon. But don't think this is the end of the story. Nope, far from it. In fact, Remy Ma is heated over this latest twist. And meanwhile, Papoose seems to be unbothered, even laughing it off. Now, if you've been following their drama, you already know things have been wild between Remy and Papoose. These two were once hip-hop's favorite couple, black love goals. But recently, it's been nothing but rumors, messy screenshots, and tell-all videos. Not too long ago, Remy accused Papoose of stepping out with none other than Claressa Shields, the boxing champ. But Papoose didn't stay quiet. He hit back hard, dropping receipts of Remy's alleged relationship with battle rapper Easy the Block Captain. To make matters worse, or juicier depending on how you look at it, Remy and Easy have now gone public with their romance. After years of whispers and speculation, they finally confirmed what fans suspected all along. So how did we even get to this point? Let's rewind. Remy and Papoose met in 2004 and were inseparable for years. They faced everything together, from music careers to personal setbacks. One of their biggest challenges hit in 2008 when Remy was sentenced to prison for her role in a shooting. They were supposed to have a big wedding, but instead, they tied the knot over the phone just a month into her sentence. Through it all, Papoose stayed loyal. He visited her often, held her down, and never left her side. When Remy got out in 2014, they joined the cast of Love and Hip Hop New York. The show gave her a platform to rebuild her music career and gave fans a front row seat to their bond. A few months later, Papoose proposed for real, overriding their prison wedding and doing it the way they originally planned. Now, fast forward to today, and everything's flipped. What started as a fairy tale has turned into a full-blown saga. And with Claressa in the picture, Remy upset, and Papoose living his best life, it looks like there's still more tea to come.
Way.
Say anything right now. Let me do it the right way.
What?
Yeah.
Yes?
You know I love you more than anything in the world. We've been through a lot over the years, and we was never able to have a real wedding ceremony. You are the most amazing, beautiful, sexy, smart, intelligent woman I ever met in my life. I love you more than anything in the world, as you know.
I don't know if I'll marry you again.
What I want to say is, will you marry me again?
Back in 2016, Remy Ma and Papoose finally had the big wedding they had always dreamed of. Surrounded by friends, family, and fellow hip-hop stars, the couple celebrated their love in style. Remy even called it the best day of her life, and the joy was written all over her face. Everything seemed perfect. They had already been through so much together, from legal battles to time apart, and fans saw them as a symbol of true love that could survive anything. But fast forward to 2022, and things began to shift. Whispers of trouble in paradise started to spread. Rumors flew about Remy possibly being unfaithful to Papoose with battle rapper Easy the Block Captain. At first, Papoose stayed quiet, but the streets were talking, and soon things escalated. By June 2023, tensions came to a head at Remy's Chrome 23 rap event. Reports from the Star Report claimed that Papoose punched Easy, allegedly knocking him to the floor and sending the crowd into chaos. Easy later claimed that Papoose snuck him and ran, denying that he ever hit the ground. Remy tried to do damage control on X, formerly Twitter, brushing off the incident and asking people to stop spreading rumors. Still, the drama didn't stop. In September 2023, battle rapper Geechee Gotti publicly accused Remy of cheating during a rap battle. She stayed silent, but fans noticed she had stopped posting pictures with Papoose after his birthday earlier that year. The rumors were starting to look more like reality. Things really started to unravel in 2024.
He already dead. Hold it down. Every interview, he show his admiration and tell the world how his woman the greatest. Nigga, he held you down in prison for 6 years. I know it was nice, he cried big tears. He stood by you by your biggest accomplishment, front row giving you big cheers. Now y'all got a beautiful baby girl who oh so amazing. He be damned if he lose you to this bullshit.
When Remy dropped her track Out of Control with Fat Joe, she used her maiden name, Remy Keown Smith, instead of Remy Mackey, Papoose's last name. That move alone sparked a new wave of speculation that their marriage was over. Then came the bombshell. Fellow rapper John DeDon leaked an audio clip of Easy allegedly confessing to sleeping with Remy. The post was deleted quickly, but the internet caught it and ran wild with the drama. Meanwhile, Remy fired back with her own receipts. She posted screenshots she claimed were from Papoose's phone, showing messages between him and boxing champion Claressa Shields. She accused him of falling asleep on the phone with Claressa while still in her house and mocked the idea of him buying gifts. In one post, she even called him a taker, insisting she was the one with the money. Claressa didn't back down. She responded by saying that Remy needed to take responsibility for her actions. After all, she was the one who was married. Claressa pointed out that it wasn't unreasonable to want a text back or a quick call just to say someone got home safely. It wasn't about cheating, it was about communication and respect. Amid all the chaos, Papoose stayed mostly silent, but his actions spoke louder than words. He was clearly moving on, and his growing relationship with Claressa made that obvious. Remy's posts seemed more like attempts to stir the pot than anything else. She even accused Claressa of trying to take her man, but Claressa stood her ground, saying Papoose deserved the best, and she was exactly that.
Woman, I'm saying too comfortable. I should have knew me being in New York, me being in Ringo, and I know I'm fucking this bitch. I knew this should have been plotting on me because I would have been doing the same. You know what I mean? This in the city.
Over time, Papoose and Claressa's bond only grew stronger. Fans watched their relationship blossom into something really special. Claressa shared a touching Instagram video about how hard she loves and how grateful she was to finally be with someone who truly loved her back. She even joked about Papoose tying her shoelace because it wasn't laced right. Something small, but meaningful. It was clear she felt valued, and she made it known she wanted Papoose all to herself. During one of her fights in Flint, Michigan, Papoose was right there ringside, showing support. He even hyped her up by reciting one of his most iconic verses from Busta Rhymes' Touch It. The crowd felt their energy.
Because I'm a Pisces, I love really hard. But I'm happy to, love somebody who wanna, love somebody back. You know what I'm saying? He is just such a sweetheart. Ain't nobody tell him to tie my goddamn boot either, but he said it wasn't laced right, so he laced it right. It was so funny. But he's definitely a sweetheart, and he deserved the best, and I am.
And their bond was undeniable. Now there's talk that Papoose might have proposed to Claressa. While neither of them has confirmed it officially, fans are buzzing. Meanwhile, Remy seems to be having second thoughts. Word on the street is that she's been sending Papoose private pictures, possibly trying to win him back. Some sources say she's regretting how things turned out, especially now that he's happy and publicly loved up with Claressa. As for her relationship with Easy, things seem rocky at best. Some insiders claim he's been gathering private recordings and messages, potentially to use against her if things go south. Their once secret romance is now a full-blown public spectacle, with drama around every corner. Even though Papoose and Remy are still legally married, their relationship appears to be over for good. He's moved on, building something new and beautiful with Claressa, while Remy is stuck in the middle of old regrets and new drama. So now the big question is, will Papoose and Claressa continue to rise together, or will Remy find a way to pull him back into the chaos? This love triangle is far from over, and with each twist, it only gets juicier. Let us know what you think. Will Remy try to win Papoose back, or has he truly found peace with Claressa? Drop your thoughts in the comments.